Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Kyle Harrison. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
And we're underway. The 0-1. Chopped to third. Hamilton slings it across. One out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Tyler Stevenson stands in here, takes ball one low. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's outside it is ball four, and he's on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Man at first, Matt McClain getting ready to hit. Had the day off yesterday. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Eugenio Suarez in the box now, takes strike one. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, right field. Freeland has a beat on it. Brings it in. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. Two aboard, 2 outs. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Now this one gets away from the catcher, but all the runners hold. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. Liner stopped at first. Reds strand a couple. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. And going for the Reds in this one, Hunter Green. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Green was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. That one in triple digits.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. Chourio matched a homer in his last game. Yelich gets his lead at first with nobody out. And he blows that one by him at 100. Strikes him out with 101. This is Bryce Terang.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And it's second.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Yelich flies around third, fires it to the plate, safe. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's William Contreras. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. And he chases that one below the zone. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. That's out number 2. Now here's Jake Bowers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the finale of this 4-game set.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, in now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the tying run is on base. This is J.J. Bleday. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. In the air, left side. Chourio settles under this one. Brings it in. 1 away. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. De La Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Harrison, a 6'2 southpaw, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hit in the air, left field. Chourio under it. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air and makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Sal Frelick. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. In the air, left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
1 out. Runner at second. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Move to second. Frelick back on a dive. Throw is high and over his head. Man at second. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Payoff pitch. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. David Hamilton now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Milwaukee leaves 1. New inning getting started. Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late. Foul ball there. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Stevenson takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
McLean in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Terang. One. Back to first, and it's over his head. Over to first, safe.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Suarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. McLean, the runner at first with two gone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. Two on now with two away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Spencer Steer. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering misses. One ball, one strike. First and second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just
pitch the catch. Inning over. Reds strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Chourio in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one at triple digits.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. That one ripped. And that's just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Outside low. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. That's out to center field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 1 and the Reds nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Got it! Nice grab. 1 up, 1 down. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday. He's 0 for 1. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 1-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Play is made. 2 out. Now it's the Reds DH, Sal Stewart. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And it's second. Comes a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep. Home run number 10 of the year. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. High fly ball, right field. Freeland on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, William Contreras stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, singing.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
That's through there for a strike. Strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Next for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. And a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. The Brewers down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Garrett Mitchell. Swings over the top of that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses. Ball 3. Late on that fastball. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you bet.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. His 14th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
De La Cruz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Singing he's currently the team leader in runs scored. In the air, left field. Chourio gets under it. Makes the grab. One out man at first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. J.J. Bleday. Bleday in his 4th year. 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Steer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Turang. 1. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 5-1. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Freeland checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. And it remains 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And though not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down. David Hamilton will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
That's in there. Going to count 1-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's too low. And the count's full. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yelich stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Brewers strand 1. They're down here 5-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And now Dane Myers. Chad Patrick on the pitch here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And foul ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. High fly ball out towards left center. Chorio moving under this one. And there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. Liner, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Up the middle, can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. First and second, one out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one fouled off. The Reds trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on, one out. Got him looking.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and two strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
McLean, the next to hit, takes ball one. Now a pop-up on the infield. And he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Reds strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the sixth, Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. First sign of movement in the Reds bullpen. Pierce Johnson up and throwing for Terry Francona. Williamson, a left-hander, also throwing. On the ground to third. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And another ball. The Brewers down by 4 here in the bottom of the sixth. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slings to first in time. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Contreras at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And now the first baseman, Jake Bauers. That one at triple digits.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Back here in Milwaukee, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first. That's a very athletic play. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer, 1 for 3.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Foul ball. The 2-2. Out towards right center field. Freeland should have this one. And there's 2 down. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2-2 down. That one missed. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So, man aboard, J.J. Bleday. The next runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Reds lead 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. The Reds leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And he swings through that one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
In the air to left center. Steer has a beat on it. Out number 2. And now David Hamilton. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here comes Christian Yelich. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, and it goes just foul. The 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner scores for second as they put one back. And in at second with an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now 5-2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Dane Myers. On the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Sal Stewart digs in now. Sliced hard but foul. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Mitchell settles under it, and there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Stewart at second with 2 down. Outside corner, there's a strike. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Terrain. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Stepping in, Bryce Terang. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got him to chase one upstairs there. Ferguson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. In the air, right field. Myers takes it in for the out. 2 away down. And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail at 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Abner Uribe.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a big swing and a miss. On the ground. Bauers takes it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here. the guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one drifts inside. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed
on a line. And foul ball. And it's second. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Freeland takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Whoa, that's cheddar, baby.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Strikes him out for 100. Reds lead 1, and it remains 5-2. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off, Garrett Mitchell. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Freeland, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Reds trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. High fly ball, right field. Myers under it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Number 87 up now for the Brewers. First offering is fouled off. The Brewers need to rally if they're going to extend their win streak. They're the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense.
You